Aries, welcome to Kaminacation. Thank you for joining me. Aries, yesterday I started your video. Oh, this is your love check-in, by the way. I started your video yesterday and it cut off just like Taurus's video, and I decided to just lay it to rest and come back, bright and early, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. But I decided to go with the same look for the aesthetic of the channel, of course, okay? But Aries, I was just so excited. I was like meditating on your energy, and I'm not even done shuffling, but they were like, turn the video on, turn the camera on, and I was like, okay, all right. Because Aries, your grandma wants you to know that she loves you, Aries. Oh my goodness, I can feel it all through my body. She loves you, Aries. Some of you didn't know your grandmother or didn't know her well or something like that. She loves you. She wants you to know that. I also heard she sells seashells down by the seashore. I've heard that before. It's a tongue twister, but perhaps it's significant to some of you for whatever reason. I heard things like catapult and rocket ship. So Aries, I don't know what the hell you got going on, but I feel like you about to take off. Like, I don't know what you got going on. Okay, Aries, let's get started. Please show me the recent past for Aries. I feel like I'm forgetting something. 7 of Cups for your recent past, Aries. This is the first card that started you off with your reading yesterday, which is confirmation, okay? And yesterday when I did your reading, you came up so strong, and I might still post it. It came out to like 7 minutes long. I might still post it anyway. 7 of Cups, Aries, and I'm getting the same energy here. I'm feeling like this is you. First of all, some of you are shopping for something online, but others of you, you are seeing things as they are, okay? Or like recently something happened where you were able to see through the fog, and for some of you who didn't, where that didn't happen, yeah, the Hermit came out reversed. So this is split energy here, maybe 50-50. But for those of you who didn't see something clearly, you will. I feel like Spirit gave you the opportunity to see something clearly even, and some of you took that opportunity. And the energy I got from this card yesterday was that you took the opportunity to see that there are things that you have been looking for outside of yourself, and you never needed to do that in the first place. And that's also what the Hermit kind of represents. The Hermit represents going within yourself, Aries, and I feel like some of you have really been doing that lately. And again, some of you have not. Some of you have been avoiding it. Wow, the High Priestess here on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. This is absolutely accurate. Who am I to say that? I mean, I'm sure I'll find out later if this is accurate or not, right? Y'all will tell me. But yeah, there's some kind of illusion or delusion that has been cleared up for you in the past, Aries. Again, I say things that you were looking to fulfill you in some certain way, whether it is love or money or power, control, circumstance, whatever it is. I feel like you are kind of starting to understand that those things don't define who you are truly, Aries. Those things don't give you the same power that you just knowing yourself and being solidified in that gives you. And if you're not seeing it yet, you are about to. Show me the current situation for Aries, love, life, peace, Spirit. Judgment. You're about to see it, Aries. So this is Judgment Day for a lot of you guys. It's time to make a decision. It's time for you to put to the test all of the knowledge that you've gained over the I'm hearing years, okay? But all of the knowledge that you've gained, it's time for you to step up and say, okay, yes, I understand, Spirit. Yes, I've learned my lesson. Okay, some of you, I feel like you have not, but it's gonna vary. Look at that 5 of Swords. It's 50-50. It's like one side of this is one portion of you guys, and the other side is another portion of you guys. Some of you are still facing these challenges, and still, I think I'm hearing conceding. Okay, what does that mean? Concede. It's when you like back out of something. But go look the word up to see what it truly means. You know what I mean? Sometimes we think we know what words mean and we don't. So concede. I feel like it sounds like without seeing something. So some of you are still in the middle of something that you are not really truly seeing it for what it is, but you're still being tested to make a choice here, okay? Whatever this is that you're in the middle of, whatever type of illusion, fogginess, whatever, even if you are not aware that you're in the illusion, it doesn't make the illusion any less prevalent, present, okay? Okay, Aries, okay? Just because you don't know that's the point of the illusion, right? That's the point of the illusion, is that you don't know that you're in it. So cut through it. You have to use even your words. I'm hearing imagination, cut through this confusion, because there is something here that you already know, but you have to access it in this situation. For some of you, this is a situation, if this is a relationship, of course, with love readings, it could be about anything regarding love and the heart space. But this is a situation that you've given many chances, okay? And it's up to you to determine whether whatever this thing is that you have given these chances to, has it grown or has it continued to stay the same? What is the challenge? And that goes for you as well, Aries. Have you grown or are you the same? Because that's really truly what determines. We got the Knight of Cups coming out in the struggle position. We're going to leave it upright for your challenge here. This is getting in touch with the heart space, which is what I talked about in Capricorn's reading. Getting in touch with what you truly want for yourself. Yes, this can be about somebody showing up with love for you, but when somebody shows up to you, offering you something, the true question is, what do I want for myself? And that's what the Seven of Cups is about. What do I want? What do I deserve even, right? That oracle message came up today on my Instagram. If you want to go follow me there, I talked about are negotiating our self-worth and honestly not doing that ever. But anyway, if somebody is to show up with this love for you, right, the question is, what do I feel I deserve? And that's how I decide if I'm going to accept this thing or not. Somebody is definitely trying to make a turn around the bend, bust a Yui here. Okay, show me the challenge. One more card for Aries. This energy is very powerful, and it was the same thing yesterday. Queen of Swords. Listen, I'm telling you, Aries, for those of you who are not in contact with yourself, that's how they're telling me to say it. For those of you who are not in contact with yourself, in contact with your heart space, with the King of Cups here in reverse, you need to do it. Whatever that means, you need to get in touch with your heart space, dig deep for that, okay? And get clear on what are your standards for yourself, because when this person comes in offering you this cup of love, I can't make them face each other, but you understand. Imagine that the Queen of Swords is looking at this person. For some of you, this is you turning this person away. For some of you, that's your challenge here. But for others of you, it's just a matter of analyzing and assessing, does this meet my standards? Whatever this is that's going on here. What's going on in the physical environment for Aries? The Devil in reverse. I'm telling you guys, with the Tower in reverse at the bottom of the deck, with the Emperor here, that's you, Aries, okay? For some of you in your environment, there is a cycle that is that you have released. Now, when there's a cycle, right, sometimes it seems like it's with another person. Wow, these messages are coming through so clearly. Sometimes it seems like it's with another person, but it's often with yourself, Aries. With yourself. That's what the Devil represents. The Devil shows you yourself. The Devil shows you your lower self, right? And asks you to confront it. That's what's going on in your environment. You are confronting something for some of you that you have already let go of. I'm hearing made peace with, okay? This is going on around you. If this person that's come back around and it's some cycle that has been relentless and never ending, and you are confronting it, and some of you, it's a mixture of energy here. Some of you are realizing what the lesson was. Some of you are seeing that for what it is, and I can't tell you, what your lesson is. I can't tell you that. But I will say that for some of you, you are moving very slowly to get the picture, to get the full picture. And this is the energy for your reading yesterday was very much about you, Aries, about you with you. And your readings often come out like that, about you with yourself. Some of you are taking you're very slow to let some kind of toxic pattern go. That's what's going on. What's hidden from Aries right now? Please show me, Spirit. What does Aries need to see? What does Aries need to know that they do not see? Ten of Swords in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Change directions. The Ten of Swords in reverse is something coming to an end inevitably. And perhaps for some of you, this is this toxic cycle with the Devil, it only can go on for so long. I'm even hearing it like this. Okay, let me just tell you what I'm hearing it like. It's almost like with the Devil, when the Devil wants to play with you or play with whoever, it gets boring after a while, and the devil wants to move on and go play with something else. It doesn't mean that the devil's going to stop tormenting you, right? They're just going to get a new. The devil is, because the devil is not some man with a pitchfork. Aries, this is what I'm trying to explain to you here. The devil lives within you. Some of y'all don't want to hear that today, but I'm here to tell it to you. Because the devil can only do what you allow them to do. These energies can only take hold of you if you allow them to. Look at these chains around these people's necks. They are free. They just don't know it. They don't realize it. They are so enamored, that's the word that I'm hearing here, wow, by this vision that they are blind to their own control in this situation. Some of you don't see that there's an ending here that you're not choosing to let it happen. Okay. Remember, please use your discernment. I see 11:11 right there when I look up. Use your discernment on this, of course. Always, right? If you don't know how to use your own discernment, you shouldn't be watching tarot, period. End of discussion. If this is not your story, it's not your story. But be confident in that it's not your story if it's not. Okay, what's the hopes and fears for Aries, please, Spirit? King of Wands. This came up in your reading yesterday. I'm going to post it for you guys, okay? Taurus got 2 videos, so why not? I make the rules here. King of Wands here for your hopes and your fears. Aries, you want to feel empowered. You want to feel like you are in the driver's seat of your life. You want to feel like yourself. Wow, that's the main thing. You want to feel like yourself. That's your hope here. That's 2 cards on the ground. What's the hopes and the fears here? Some of you have a fear of being too Aries, whatever that means to you. Too Mars, too Martian. Okay, what's the hope and the fear? The Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, with the Sun here. Give me a second. The immediate thing I heard was something about the inner child, but I want to go deeper. What does that mean? Some of you fear your own flame. Some of you fear your own flame, your own potential, even to the point that you dial it back or turn it down. Even if this is regards to love, is like some of you have such powerful passion for someone or just in general, but you feel like you have to turn it down. You're scared to be vulnerable. And perhaps that is the toxic cycle, right? This fear of vulnerability. For some of you, this fear of fear of vulnerability is this fear of losing control. And I think control, right? Did we say that word today already in your reading? I believe so. This fear of loss of control. And sometimes out of the desire to have control over things, we create boxes for ourselves to trap ourselves in. Don't do that to yourself, Aries. For some of you, with this person who is potentially coming back to you or whatever, you're fearing that they have not emotionally matured. That's what you're scared of. You're scared that they can't meet you where you're at. They can't meet these standards that you've been working on, you've been challenging yourself to kind of rise to. And you're scared that they won't meet that. Or if this is you, you're scared that you can't meet that. Reverse the roles as necessary. What's the advice for Aries? What's the advice for Aries? Some of you are just assessing, and I think that's the best thing for you to do right now. That was the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, take it slow, assess. My chair is slowly getting lower and lower. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera. I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller, like Alice in Wonderland. What's the advice for Aries? The Moon. Follow your gut, Aries. with the Four of Pentacles. And it's okay to let your, I don't want to say let your guard down, right? There's a difference. But sometimes, you know, is it a difference? Sometimes we feel like letting our guard down means leaving ourselves defenseless. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Just be aware and be vigilant. But you can still be vulnerable and open to something. But don't let it trick you and mislead you and confuse you, right? Stay clear on the standards that you've set for yourself. Stay clear on the growth that you have made from within. Stay clear on that. You can be open to something without being a victim to it, I want to say. Wow. And for some of you, this is you needing to look at where do these fears of vulnerability come from? Why are they there? What are they here to teach you? Because that's what the devil is here to do. Teach you, show you, guide you. We don't like to admit that, but it's the truth. Okay, what's the potential outcome for Aries? The Tower in reverse. Potential outcome for Aries. We saw the Tower earlier, didn't we? The Knight of Swords. So for some of you, this is an issue of what I was saying about not moving too fast, right? And just being aware of the decisions that you're making and understanding that what is time, right? You have all the time in the world. There's no decision that you have to make right now. There's no decision that is so urgent. Well, don't let me. This is a reading for entertainment purposes only. So do not, okay, use your discernment. I feel like for some of you, this is about self-sabotage. Don't feel so inclined. Don't feel rushed, Aries. Take your time. Even if that means that, you are walking down this road of uncertainty. You don't know where it's going to go. Like I said, you're being open to it, but, you don't have to be just completely defenseless, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. This person doesn't look aggressive, but she looks like she's ready for a fight. That's for sure. You understand what I mean here? I hope so. I hope it's making sense. Your spirit guides are cheering you on. Like I said about your grandmom earlier, I see these people here. It looks like they're all about to start clapping for you, Aries. They are celebrating you as you nurture yourself and pinpoint. I'm hearing your flaws. I don't like that word, flaws, but if that's the way that you need to hear it, Aries, then that's the way I will say it for you. Okay, we're going to end your reading there, but I do want to get a little bit of clarity on just this Judgment card for you right now. Show me the Judgment card, Spirit. Can you give me more information for Aries for the Judgment card right now that they are dealing with? What is this judgment that they're facing here? The Knight of Swords in reverse. You don't have to make a decision so quickly, Aries, and we're going to leave it right there. Take your time. Look over the evidence, the data, if you will. Consider the lessons you have learned. You don't have to go running into combat. You don't have to make a decision. Take your time. Okay, Aries, that's all I have for you today. I hope this was helpful. I'm wishing you so much love and light. And if this was helpful for you, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what this is about, what is going on with you. And if you want to book a personal reading, the link is in my description box below. Also, if you want to donate, that information is down there too. I have not been saying that because I do appreciate all of your energetic donations. But if you want to donate monetarily, financially, that's down there too. All right, Aries, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.